Okay, this is CS952, Introduction to Web Technologies and Design. And in the previous video, we went through defining our website. And now we're going to actually go through putting in our server settings. So this is where we left off. And let's switch back to Dreamweaver. We've been looking at a PDF. And I clicked on this second item here on the left-hand side where it says Servers. And this is where we create our server definition. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on this plus sign, and we can see it says Add New Server. So let's click there. And now this another dialog window opens. Before we do anything else, let's go to Advanced, and let's uncheck Automatically push files to testing server. We're not going to be using this feature, so let's just uncheck it just so we don't get any conflicts. Now we're going to switch back to basic. And the first thing we need to put in is our server name, okay? And our server name is cs952, just like the class you're taking. Now, I'm going to click down here to my FTP address. Our FTP address, or File Transfer Protocol, is cs952.org. That is the address for the website that has all of our files. cs952.org is our FTP address. Now in this example, I'm setting up the website for a student named Jose Garcia. And if you remember from the PDF that we were looking at, let's have a look at that. The username for a student named Jose Garcia is going to be first name, all lowercase, J-O-S-E, first letter of the last name, which is going to be G, at cs952.org. So that's going to be our username. So you would type in your first name, all lowercase letters, first letter of your last name, at cs952.org, and you should have received a private message from me in etudes that will tell you what your username is in case there's any question about that. So let's go to back to Dreamweaver, and I'm going to type in Jose, J-O-S-E, first name. Now I'm going to type in the first letter of the last name, G, at cs952.org. That is the username. Jose G at cs952.org. Next is the password. You know, passwords are always tricky. So let's review. What is the password? The password is your student ID number. That's that 9-digit number that starts with 88, right? It's that whole number. Then you use the first letter of your first name. In this case, it's a J for Jose. Use the first letter of your last name, but capitalized. So it's going to be capital G, and then an exclamation point. So we're trying to follow good practices for your password. We're using numbers, letters of the alphabet, uppercase, lowercase, and a special character. We consider the exclamation point to be a special character. So let's try that out. Now, once you've put all this information in, you can click on the test button, and Dreamweaver will do a test connection to the remote server. So let's try this out. Let's hit test, and right away Dreamweaver said, Dreamweaver connected to your web server successfully. If this takes more than 10 seconds to make the connection, something's wrong. Either your username is wrong or your password is wrong. So let's say OK. So we're done now. We have defined a website and we have created a server. And the server definition is very important. We're going to be uploading files to our server. Once we upload them to the server, we can go online and see what our website looks like. But it's a two-way street, because once you define your website and you create the server definition, you will be able to download student files to help you complete the assignments as well. So it's very important to get this set up. This is, if you do nothing else in the first week of class, you absolutely have to get this in, and you have to get this to work. And if for some reason you have a problem, either come to West LA College on a Tuesday night when we do the tutorial, or send me a personal message through etudes. This has to, you have to successfully do these steps in order to be able to be a student in CS952. So let's hit save. And now I'm going to hit save again. It's going to save all these settings. And now we are ready to get started building our website.